What's up, everyone? Welcome back. This is just kind of a quick thoughts on a comic book that I was not expecting to get, but received recently in the AEW Slam crate. Not an affiliate or a sponsor, but just want to shop them out because I do enjoy their crates. But this is a comic that was part of the recent box of January 2026, and it features DC's AEW Origins, and then obviously some of the cover stars here, which will be featured throughout this issue. This issue was originally released here in December of 2024, so it's not new by any means, but still kind of a quick quick little preview of what to expect with this comic line. Of course, we start off here with Swerve. Whose house?
Whose house?
That's right. Swerve Strickland. And we get kind of a backstory of his character here. And these are all little snippets. They don't go really in depth at all. And then as we flip through, we get advertisement here, of course, for Collision. And then our next one is going to be one of the best on the roster, in my opinion.
Pardon me for being a star.
And that, of course, here is Toni Storm. And then again, a little bit of a backstory on her character, which has been some of the best storytelling that they've done, in my opinion. And then we have another link here for AEW Insider. A lot of ads in this. And then we got Will Ospreay, another incredible talent for their roster. And of course, his backstory here. The artwork's really well done. Another ad here for Absolute Wonder Woman. If you haven't read the Absolute line of stuff yet, definitely recommend it. I'll be doing some coverage of Absolute Superman and Batman in the near future, so be on the lookout for that. But we have an interesting addition here. Britt Baker, who has not been active on the roster for some time, but I suppose their last appearance would have been around this time that this issue came out, so I guess it makes sense to include them, but we haven't seen much of them since. And we still kind of don't know what's going on with them. But Britt Baker, of course, DMD.
Britt Baker, DMD.
Another great original star for the roster. And a bit of a backstory for them here. Another ad here, but we transition over to Freshly Squeezed Orange Cassidy. Because he's from wherever and whenever.
Approaching the ring from wherever, going whatever.
Love that. Definitely a fan favorite for many, and he was a standout match for when I'd seen him at Forbidden Door years ago now. The first Forbidden Door. And then speaking of Absolute Batman, I'll be doing a quick thoughts on that in the future. And then Darby Allin. A lot of people like him. I'm kind of mixed on him. Of course, you can't have Darby Allin without Sting. It's kind of why I have issues with him. Wish he'd stand on his own. But that is just my thought. Then more advertising for DC. And then we close out with an AEW Dynamite ad. And then the back cover here. So again, that's just kind of a quick thoughts. Hope you enjoyed this. Nice little free bonus in the AEW crate or the Slam crate. Will I collect more of these? Probably not. But cool to have. If you want to collect these, check out your retailer and see what additional issues they may have available. But thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.